ought to be interesting. What time is it? They try to target me, you know, synchronicities. I know you can't really see that. I'm gonna clear it so you can see it. It was a 6 at first. Yeah, so that was the time on the phone when I looked at it too, when I got in the car to leave. I don't know what's with the weird synchronicities. I mean, it's like your move. Like, how can... Okay, I understand the synchronicities of others, right? You know, exit entry, you know, when people try to sync with you, you know, stop signs, same stop, they try to race out to link up with you, to coordinate with you, whether it's to cross your path or whatever, even if it's on foot, if you're at the mall, if you're at the store, you know, that type of thing. But what's with the you know, people call them, I guess, angel numbers. I never talked about this, but I used to see them a lot in the beginning of my targeting. You know, like, of course, people was the 1111. When I used to tell my guy, like, at that time, he passed away in 2014. I used to wake up, like, it was like 2011. As a matter of fact, when I used to wake up, I used to see 11 o'clock. I'm like, why do I keep seeing this? I walk in my kitchen, it'd be 11:11 on the what is that? Okay, my seatbelt alarm. Yeah, it'd be 11:11 on the stove, you know, just, or like I could just look at the time somewhere else, and it could be at night. It was just weird. And then I started seeing 222, and I'm like, okay, what's with this? So now when I walk out, now I don't see the now I'm seeing like the 333s and the 1236s and the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just try to ignore it as best I can because I don't understand it. I'm just being honest with you. I've listened to different videos. I've, you know, seen numbers in the Bible. I've also linked to, sometimes I have crossed things where it'll be linked to a scripture, you know, where I'll be like, wow, you know, like if you go and look up 11:11 in different books, like let's say 11:11 Revelations, I mean, see what it says. Yeah, 11:11. Just pick a book, any book. You know, I'm not saying like I'm a Bible scholar, but you know, I remember different paraphrases from the Bible. I remember different things, and I'm just saying that one time when I did look it up, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna pray, and still, that was years ago. That was like in 2000, and my targeting started in, let me see, because I don't think I ever talked about it, but my targeting started in, he died in 14. I met a honeypot at 16, and soon after I met him, I noticed people following me. Like, he came, love bombed me, and then ghosted, of course, you know, that type of stuff. And I started seeing what people would call and say, oh, well, the 11:11 is the twin flame number. And I'm like, well, maybe I met the twin flame. I didn't understand how. I felt like we had a connection, but of course they can make a connection with you when they know everything about you. It's not organic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, these people are possessed with the enemy, the spirit of the devil. And because how else are they able to, you know, it's just like, so you see those things that say, I seen a meme today on Facebook that said, you know, you don't meet people by chance. No, I guess you don't. Because, I mean, they could be good or bad. Just because you meet the motherfuckers, and, you know, they could be sent to you. You know, you don't meet them by chance because, you know, it was meant to teach you a lesson if you fall for it, you know. Because we're being thrown so many tricks and so many, you know, works of the enemy that you got to be aware. You know, yeah, I seen the police. I got the phone down. Okay, he ain't turned, but yeah, you just gotta be aware. So today is December the 3rd. this ought to be interesting because now, you know, I got a place for me and my mother, you know, years ago, but she got this boyfriend which left her a couple years ago and then came back. There's a light back there, just so happened to synchronicity, right? Yeah, ain't nothing here though. But he just so happened to be, it's 2 cars back there, all right? Like they turned it, but anyway, try to throw you off. So basically, I'm left here by myself, surrounded by all these gang stalkers that have already set up. So I helped her move today, and it's just a bunch of shit. You know, the landlord already, she was month to month, so the landlord already texting me, telling me some, so what's your portion of? It's just a bunch of already, so I have to be on the phone with him tomorrow, call him. He trying to lease me up. I don't want to move and be leased up in, you know what I'm saying, the winter time, this December. Who want to move in December? I mean, she did, but I don't want to do that. She was just so desperate to leave. Like, you know, he came and she let him move in. He came and he brought roaches. I just feel like it's a work of the enemy because I had set something up where we were supposed to be, you know, have each other's back. You're a single older lady. He's 70 years old. You 65. Y'all fit. It's just whatever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just time for me to buckle down and, you know what I'm saying, get my faith in God solid, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely going to be having to fight, you know, fight these demons off, you know, because, you know, it's not the flesh you're fighting, it's the spirits. So, you know, I do that every day, all day anyway, you know, will the Lord do it for me, you know, but it's just like, you know, the Lord keeps them, you know, just kind of keeps them at bay when you have other witnesses, because they try to do it hard, but it wasn't until I brought it to my mother's attention, like what they was doing, you know, like, hey, she was like, what? And she said I was crazy, but then she started to be like, I do notice that, you know, like, maybe it's something to what she's saying, you know. It was kind of like, that's kind of becoming too coincidental now, like, that's too many coincidences. I was just like, yeah, I started pointing stuff out, so they started falling back, because they was like, okay, it's no longer covert anymore, like, because now the people around her are becoming aware, because she's saying it, and now she keeps predicting it, and we keep doing it. So, you know, with all the color coding, all the red and black, just like now, I just left this guy's house, you know, come up and smoking and shit. He's an older guy, whatever. But but he I leave there after we blow a couple blunts, and I leave out, and you got this guy walking down the street in a black jacket and a red t-shirt. They just try to harass you when we smoke weed. That shit don't bother me. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. They bother you even when you sober. Like, why do you I know you got dropped off. There's nobody walking over here. It's fucking, I'm in Georgia, and it's 50, excuse my French, it's 50 degrees, it's 53 degrees right now. That's kind of chilly. You know, it's warm, you know, from where I'm from. But down here, you know, these people got on Uggs and, you know, fuzzy coats, and they ain't got on no little thin windbreaker jacket with no hood, and they jacket, and then you got it open to show your red t-shirt. You got dropped off, and you was told to come walk down the street so that you can intersect with me, because you was walking down a long little stretch, so I had a ways to see you. So even if I had to came out later, like even 5 minutes later, I would have still seen you, because it was a nice little, at least 20-minute walk from where I saw you. You feel me? I'm in the car, you foot. And then I seen you walking from like closer to the corner, like, you know what I'm saying? You just got dropped off. Y'all was listening to my conversation in the house, saying, yeah, I got some stuff to do. You know, y'all done heard me talk to my friend about all my business and all this and that. So y'all up on game, and y'all know what I'm finna do. Y'all already know. So y'all finna try to put things in play, you know what I'm saying, to try to block. So this ought to be interesting. So I'm gonna fast and pray on this, you know what I'm saying, that God opens doors for me, you know, and because, you know, the enemy is at work. You know, the whole thing is to try to make you homeless, this and that. So, yeah. So I guess I will call this Housing Chapter 1, Episode 1. Yeah, because this is Chapter 1 in December, because we ought to see what this is going to be. January is coming up, 2024. And, so that's all I got to say. Hopefully y'all nice is doing okay. And, y'all okay. I haven't really been seeing any stories on, or anybody talking about anything. Well, all the people that I'm connected to, that I'm subscribed to, I try to subscribe to everybody that subscribed to me. I try to. I've noticed that I got a few new subscribers. I don't know who they are, because I don't know. I think the only way I can find that out is if I go to my email and look at who my new subscriber is. I used to see it in my notifications, but I haven't seen anything like I got a new subscriber. So, and one time it said I had a new subscriber. I clicked on it and the page was gone. Like, I'm like, what? So it was weird. So I don't know, be bots and stuff. And then, I know it'd be bots because one time I posted a video and the likes was like 1.3K. I'm like, there's no way that 1.3K liked this video and it only got 5 views. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what they got going on, but yeah. So I'll come back to y'all. Just wanted to, I just know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the unexpected is, so this ought to be interesting. Yep. I'm gonna check back in though.